Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Doing a mock draft. We'll see how the turnout is since it is the 4th of July. Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July. What's up, Bill? What's up, Bill? Happy 4th.
What's up, Chris? Happy 4th, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, good. I saw you needed one, so I'm busy, but I'm jumping in for you boys.
Appreciate it.
Always. Some of the regulars in here, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of regulars lately.
Good.
I was a little worried about today because I knew it was 4th of July, so I was like, I don't know if we'll have a.
Yeah, I got an hour. Absolutely, man. How's it been going with you? Everything good?
Yeah, everything good. How about you?
Yeah, it's deep into lacrosse season. A lot of camps this week, showcases. I guess I got to talk to you at the end. I got some pretty big news. So
Nice.
what was I going to say? I saw the last video, man. I liked it a lot, actually.
Which one?
The one on the late round sleeper guys for that you guys went over. Wasn't that the last? What was the last one you did, Chris?
I don't know if that was that one. I don't remember, but it was pretty recent. I know YouTube doesn't always show all of them. So.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Nick?
Hey guys, what's up? Can you hear me at all?
Nick, is that you, Nick?
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up?
Are you at the airport, brother?
Yeah, he's at LAX.
Yeah, I'm about to get on a plane. So I'm in the draft at the moment just because you guys needed a spot. But if someone else wants to join, I can hop off because I can only do like the first probably, I don't know, maybe first half at least.
Where are you going, brother?
I'm going to Seattle to stay with some family up there for a while. And I'm connecting through LAX, which is where I am at the moment. Chris's neck of the woods.
Well, Chris should be meeting you there, man. Chris should drive you up to Seattle.
Oh, man.
That'd be fun.
Imagine the conversation you'd be having.
Seriously. It's like a 2-day drive, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it depends if you sleep or not.
That's right.
And I'm like extremely tired because I didn't sleep at all last night because I had to be at the airport, the Austin airport at like 3:30.
Dang.
It's crazy.
Hope you got a good rate for that time of the night.
It was the cheapest ticket we could get, and I just got it a few weeks ago. So
all right, good. Hope everything is all right. You're going up there for some pleasure, I hope.
Yeah. See some family I haven't seen in a while.
All right, good.
Enjoy nice weather up there. Get
That's
out
good.
of the heat.
Yeah, because we had 95 for like 3 straight days with 100% humidity here. So I couldn't imagine what it is for you.
Hey, that's what it's like every day, pretty much during the summer.
I know, man. You're in a rough spot down there.
Yeah, but it's okay.
How far will you have to drive to get to the water, Nick?
In Texas, about, I don't know, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours.
To the
Depends
Gulf?
on what part you're going to. The Gulf, yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Jeremy? What's up, guys?
I'll probably have to get off like in a few minutes, though.
All right, let me, do you mind, Nick, jumping off and I'll give your spot to Elgin?
Yeah. Let me do that real quick for you.
All right, man. If you're going to be You're only gonna go draft half of it.
Yeah, hold on. That's not that's not the right part. There we go. I left.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Happy 4th, guys.
Happy
Fourth.
4th.
Happy
Jer.
4th.
What's up, Jer?
Nothing much. Just got done watching Space Jam.
The new one?
The new
Yep.
one.
How much
Yeah,
did you?
me and my oldest watched it together pretty much. My
Was it
teacher.
good?
Terrible.
No. I enjoy it. Like, I grew up with Mike, so. But I figured we'd watch this one, and then the newer one comes out here shortly. So.
Oh, you watched the original.
Yeah, so I watched the original with him.
Oh,
right
you
now.
watched the new one with LeBron.
Yeah. No. We didn't watch the new one with LeBron. We're going to when it comes out. But I wanted to just show him the OG so he knew what it was all about. What's up, Pierre?
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Okay, I gotta go, guys. See ya. Have a good draft.
All right, Nick. Have a safe
Hi,
flight.
Nick. Catch
All right,
up,
I'll
Nick.
try my best. See you later.
Talk to you in Seattle, man.
I think. Well, Elgin is supposed to be.
Is everyone here?
No.
Okay.
Bill, what is up?
Yo, Pierre, how you been, buddy? Haven't talked to you in
Yeah.
about a month.
I know. It's like it's either one or the other, not both of us at the same time, right?
Yeah. What was the last video you just did? I just saw yesterday that came out. What was it? I'm trying to take to Chris. I liked it yesterday. I was watching it in pieces, but I really liked it. What was one that just came out yesterday?
Just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a Dynasty Sleeper.
Dynasty?
That's what I knew. There were sleepers. Is the Dynasty sleepers? Yeah, that's what I liked. That was a good one, guys. The back and forth was good on that one. I really liked that one. Just to let you know, that was well done.
Well, thank you.
We I wish we could do more Dynasty stuff, but it's just not a huge, big enough market of people looking for that, at least on YouTube.
No, not on YouTube yet. No, that'll be in a year or so that when it catches on more.
Yeah.
It was well done, though, guys. I really liked it. The analysis of those players was good. I liked it. I was looking. You guys are doing some different stuff. The way you guys are interacting, I like it. Not just agreeing. I like it a lot.
No,
Appreciate it.
I think we did way too much agreeing in the beginning.
But you had to, though. That was your platform. You had to get. But now you guys are good. You got. It's good back and forth. I like it.
Thanks. What we're going to see in the cut is that still
You're
in the
going to see.
works?
Well, Jordan and I, now that school's out, I'm going to go. We're going to get together, and we're going to. We're looking at the next couple of weeks when my daughter. I got an announcement to tell you guys at the end about this, just personal stuff when we get off YouTube, and then probably at the middle to the end of this month when my daughter's done with her recruiting, and then we're going to. We're going full force. Got cameras, microphones, ready to go. I got to talk to Jay. He's been indisposed for about a week or so. So he's cool, guys. Everyone was asking about him. He's good. He's all right. Don't worry about it.
All right, good.
Yeah, just things, life hits you sometimes. That's all. No big deal. But he's good.
All right.
He also had a friend. He had a friend from Arizona visiting him for a few weeks too. So he's been busy.
All right.
Yeah, but in the cut, I dropped the logo in here last time. The brand logo. So I'm pretty excited about getting that loaded up and got content written already for the first 3 or 4 episodes. So we're good. You got to be like you guys said, I got to practice it. Like I got to see it first before I put out the first one because the first couple are not going to be, they're going to be choppy. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while. That's all right.
But I think it's going to save me some time now that I'm not here. That I'm going to be able to. We're going to set up a mini studio at Jordan's place in his basement. If we do it together in live, I think it's going to save us a lot of time from the way you guys are doing it. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just getting it out on one take. Hopefully, we'll see. I doubt it though.
Well, doing it on one take. I mean, it took a while before we could get to that where we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Have to redo and edit a lot, So that
just
comes to practice. But a lot of times, these days, I think you worry too much about that because, in YouTube, nobody's perfect on there. People don't want to see perfect. They want to see you. You know what I mean?
You're right, man. You're right about
being
that.
Polished,
It's about being authentic more than polished. You're right.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Yeah, we got some pretty cool content that's really different from, you guys know what we do anyway, but it's just really different from what's out there. So it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while for people to catch on to it and really plug into it. They like, they like what they like. So we're going to try to hit a different niche of the market. We'll see how it goes. Hey, we're just doing it for fun anyway, man. So
Yeah, exactly.
Algorithm's done, Pierre. I'm going to send you all my stuff, all my rankings, everything. I'm going to send that to you guys. I'm going to give you the free look at the sheet, everything. It's going to be great. Don't worry, won't be my boy what he put in the Discord. Who's the kid? What's the kid's name again? He gave his top Stinger gave his top 12 at every position. I loved it though, man. The kid he had some hot takes.
He always
no
does.
Zeke at all.
No,
I love it.
I can tell he's a Giants fan there.
All right, let's get this thing going. I think.
All right, hold on.
Elgin kicking it off for us. Here we go.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
I think we're missing Thomas Law a bit. Sometimes he joins up late. I might auto for him here.
Yeah, doesn't he usually auto like the first two and then drafts the rest of the team?
Yeah.
Sunbathing. This guy.
Cheeks is here, right?
He's not green.
He was on here, I thought.
Cheeks not here.
Maybe he got logged off or something. Everybody got big plans for today? Some barbecuing going on?
Not really. Dreading tonight when all the fireworks go off and our dogs are just barking and I get no sleep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give him. Kamara.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're just gonna do burgers and stuff. We didn't get any fireworks, obviously, because of the kids. But we also, the room I'm in is like a sunroom, and so it panoramics both sides of our house. And there's a neighbor that in the back that just like, I think spent $200 on fireworks last night. Blew a whole bunch up, and I could see them all. So might just stick them all in the sunroom and let them watch, because I assume tonight will be bigger. So
that's the best way to go. Is instead of getting the fireworks yourself, is having a neighbor who does them. Like having a pool. Like it's better to know someone with one than to have one yourself.
Oh yeah.
JT at the 5. What is going on?
I've got to mix it up. I can't just take Henry again.
JT at the 5.
Let's see how it feels.
Easy. I can feel that in his range of outcomes, though. I can feel it.
Man, that's like absolute max.
That's maxed out. Yeah, you're right. I read an incredible article, Chris, you'd be very interested in. I'll send it to you from the football guys about McLaurin, and I love the hype with Fitz there, but there's a little warning sign on the road.
I saw that. It's saying like why you might want to be worried about McLaurin a little bit.
Yeah, I was having those feelings before that happened, but yeah, I think so too. But I'm not saying he's not a number 2, but the number 1 talk has got to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's like how I felt with AJ Brown before they got Julio. Like people talking about AJ Brown overall wide receiver 1. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. Really? But now it's died down.
Bill, you know you're on the clock.
Oh shoot, I'm up. Sorry, thank you. Oh yeah, okay. I'm back on this guy. I don't want to do receiver. I always do receiver. I'm back on this guy. I like him a lot now. Ever since I grabbed him in our dynasty in the third round, I'm liking him now again.
Getting him in the third round of dynasty was ridiculous.
That was fantastic. I love it. It was a glorious moment.
All right.
Someone was having a debate with me about elusive score for running backs. And Kamara's up there and I didn't doubt it. And, believe it or not, Derrick Henry was in the top 3 for elusiveness. And you know how powerful he is, but he was also up there, and Nick Chubb was number 1. And I didn't really notice that before about him. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
Wow. I'm going to give him. That's a good start for Thomas Law.
I'm not an RB guy, so we're going to let that go. We're going to do this because this is what I really believe is going to happen.
All right. Cheeks is here. He's green.
Jeremy, are you there?
Yeah, sorry. My kids are being a little bit crazy, so
did you
make sure you don't hear them in the background.
Did you still want to have some sort of talking about a trade in the Dynasty League still? We still want to do that or what?
I am pretty much the only thing I have
now?
is what's on my bench. I'm out of
everything.
Everything I spent. I spent all my money on Cam Akers.
Okay, no worries.
So,
you guys and your draft picks. It's gonna be fun when the draft rolls around. Everybody's like, "Crap! I wish I had my draft picks back."
No, I mean, all 3 picks were 2024, so they weren't like I was getting picks next year.
Well, you say that, but 2024 will eventually be here.
Yeah, but I'll have Cam Akers. So in the meanwhile,
okay, I like Cam Akers. Cam Akers had 1 game with 100 yards last year. We're acting like Cam Akers is already a sure thing. And I like Cam Akers, but he's far from a sure thing.
No, but what he is he's a stopgap when either Henry or Kamara do fall off.
Well, you think that, but we don't know that. Again, 100-yard game. Didn't score over 20 fantasy points in any game. I'm just saying, I like Cam Akers.
For Dynasty, I do like his outlook, though.
And I'm going to take him here because this is ridiculous.
Exactly. Exactly. See, you got to take him.
I have to take him with a 2-9.
Well, you have to take him there. I mean, come on.
You notice I passed on him. He was right there for me. I didn't. I'm differentiating on purpose.
Are you switching it up, Pierre?
I love you. I love what you're doing, Pierre. You've never had this start.
So you can't just take this. If you take the same players, and I do that, Bill, like you're saying, I always, as soon as I have a guy on my team, like especially in Dynasty, if I trade for him, all of a sudden I like him better, right? I'm like, he should be higher. And so you have to, like, I try to purposely, throw myself off of that by taking a guy I don't have anywhere and passing up other guys I do have.
Yeah, you got to change your outlook because ADP is going to change in August, guys, a lot. So
yeah, but you got to try to stay objective.
You do, yep.
This is hard.
Because we spoke about
RB.
We spoke about this. We spoke about this. Of the 12 top guys that were at ADP for RB, 5 finished there. Of the top 12 ADP wide receivers, 4 or 5 finished there. So you know that half of these are going to bust. So
yeah.
That's another thing about our league, because you have 9 starters.
Yeah.
If you go very, very, very top heavy and one of those guys busts or gets hurt, like, I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult. Well, I might go
going off the reservation here with 3 RBs. Take Mixon, please.
I'm going to do that. Right back.
Pierre, take Mixon, please.
Even if I was going to go with a running back, it probably wouldn't be Mixon, but
it would be. I know who it would be.
It's like, do I stay on brand or? Actually, no. I'm gonna go running back here just because I think it's the best value.
That is the best. I knew you were going there.
Yeah.
That's incredible value.
Because it's kind of the spot where all those receivers, there's not one that really jumps out. Like, unless you think Julio is going to have a huge year in Tennessee,
Yeah.
but Cooper, Godwin, Cup, Moore, Thielen, Woods,
all same tier.
Yeah, kind of all the same. I can get somebody comparable on the way back.
Absolutely.
I think.
You will.
All right. It's not hot dogs, but it's breakfast.
Yeah, I like this guy a lot, so I'm gonna take him here. I think it's good value.
Ooh.
The spicy draft so far.
Ooh. You know what? I'll just do this because it looks good that they're next to one another. Let's do that. That's funny. That's funny. Let's do that. That'll be fun.
Well,
Going 0 RB. Sticking to his word. Took Metcalf so I couldn't.
I love it.
Oh, well. There you
whoa.
go. A little early, but
You'll see that rise too because of last year's finish. Probably middle fourth to the beginning of the fourth by August. Especially in home leagues where guys go crazy 3 out of 4 rounds of running backs in home leagues.
yeah.
They do that all the time.
I guess I'll take Mahomes.
There you go. Liking that a lot. See what I got here. Let's see what we got. We hit the value or the upside, Pierre. Give me the call. Value or upside? Go ahead.
Right now, I go upside because you got pretty safe first 3 picks.
Well, then I'll take this guy.
In terms of floor, I mean.
Yeah. I'll take this guy as my number 3 all day long.
Yep.
I was going to go RB there, but none of those guys are hitting me. I can get something later.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're a Dobbins believer, which some of us are.
I heard 2 huge arguments today on Dobbins, one on Fantasy Pros and then one on another website. Oh, then another one, the Podfather. You guys got to listen to him. He's hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Have you heard him?
That guy's out there sometimes.
Yeah, but he does. They started the Breakout Finder and the Player Profiler, right? They did that in there.
Yeah, the website's great.
Website's great.
Awesome.
Yeah. So he was going off about Dobbins, and then I heard a completely different view about him. So it's where you feel about him. I don't think he's going to have all the opportunity that they say he's going to have. But plus, you said it, Chris, he just doesn't catch enough balls to justify full PPR. So, but for Dynasty, I like him for sure.
All right.
The number 2 in Dynasty, I'm not down. I'm not upset with that at all. Redraft, different story.
Well, you're not getting anybody. Who's going to be my wide receiver 1? Hey.
Don't make it DJ Moore, that's for sure.
Kenny Galladay.
Please, God, no. Take your boy Sutton. He's on the same tier as all of them.
It feels early.
It is early. I don't know if you're going to get. I don't know if he'll be. He might be there for in 7 picks. He might be there.
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter because if you didn't take him, you're still going to get one of the other guys you were going to take there at that spot anyway right now. So it doesn't matter. Just don't take Juju, please, or else we can't be friends anymore. Clapping, losing his mind.
Oh, he should have saw that coming though. I say he takes Clapping, or sorry, I say he takes Lockett, maybe.
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. No, yeah, Kenny.
Holiday.
A lot of love here in New York for Kadarius, guys. Just to let you know,
For
Kadarius is getting. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's barely even been with the team.
I know, but there's writing him up here, Chris. Crazy. They're writing him up.
Well,
I know that's a lot of hype, but
I think they want him to be a thing. Doesn't mean he's going to be a thing, but
that's
we'll
true.
see.
No, that's true. August preseason games changes the whole game here. 1 month, you'll be talking completely different.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you guys are going to see about another 500 subscribers to your thing. You're going to see a ton. Some people, all the casuals, get back into it.
Yep. That's what we're hoping for.
That's right, baby.
Ayuk. I was hoping Ayuk
I'm
would make
down
it
on
back to me,
Ayuk, but I'm down, not as a number 3, but I'm just down on Ayuk and this huge prognostication for him. I don't see enough targets for him.
yeah, I don't know. I think both with him and Debo, I'm okay because I think they're not going to depend on volume so much. Debo is a yak guy, and Ayuk can stretch the field.
Yep.
But yeah, that's going to be inconsistency for sure.
Yeah, he'll have a 20-point game and then 3 8-point games. You know what I mean? So this is why we talk about all the time where wide receiver finish and running back finish. That doesn't really register too much with me in terms of a real detail in the cut picture. But again, you got to look week to week. We talked about Amari Cooper 1,000 times. He finished number 8 for the year. Okay, he had 3 30-point games and he did nothing for the rest of the season. So.
And that plays better in best ball. That's good. You want that volatility,
Absolutely,
right? Because
you do. Yeah.
You want those boom weeks, but in redraft, it's just frustrating.
Very frustrating, bro.
Yeah, but see, like as a wide receiver 3 is okay because I have safe. My 2 receivers are, I think, pretty safe, Thomas and Thielen. So now I'm going with more of a high ceiling guy, more volatile guy. So Ayuk would profile Claypool, but I'm down on Claypool. And so I'm
down on Claypool too.
Smith.
Yeah, when we have one of our first episodes, videos coming out, it's always I talk about what type of drafter you are. Are you a floor or ceiling guy, and where that should be in the draft? Cut the draft into 3 separate thirds, and there are a lot of people who draft floors, and they're just floor drafters, and that's who they are.
Yeah.
Okay. That means you're 90%. You're depending your whole season 90% on your draft, which you can't do. You can't do it. You're not in it unless it's dynasty where you can have 24 picks and the waiver wire doesn't mean anything. I heard you say that. So.
Yeah, dynasty is a different beast, but yeah, in redraft, that's right. If you think that you're done after the draft, then you've already lost.
You're done. It's over. No, I was going to take DeAndre Swift in the 5th round. That would have been fine for me right there. That would have been nice.
Got Sanders out there.
Yeah. How you guys feeling about him? You feeling anything there?
I'm down on Sanders.
Oh, my. Don't like him at all. I get something different. I'll take this guy right here and just jack up his ADP. There you go. He's my 4th wide receiver.
So I took Murray there because I didn't know if he'd make it back, and the receivers were kind of.
He was definitely not. Yeah, you did the right thing because he wasn't getting past me in the 6th. So
yeah,
there was 0 chance of that happening.
Yeah, I think Murray in the 5th is that's what I'm doing. If he's there, I'm taking him in the 5th.
Also did a thing you guys want to look at, maybe Pierre and Chris. I'd love to see you guys also do it because I was talking to Jordan a long time about best draft slots to stack from. considering not early round quarterback, but mid to late round quarterback, best draft slots to stack from. And that's a really important aspect now of fantasy football that's not being, I know people talk about it. It depends where you fall on that, but I think it's a huge advantage when you do have the right combination. I'm not talking about every stack out there, obviously, but like certain spots, like I love the 12 spot this year. Love it.
Yeah, we've had a lot of drafts that come out the 12 spot that look like the best one, which
and you can stack from there real easy, like real easy.
Exactly. Yeah, I think you don't want to be in that mid range. That dead zone is like 7 through 9.
Where I am right now.
Yeah, I mean, not that you can't build a good team, but it's just tougher.
Oh yeah, I'm building a good team. I'm just gonna listen. I can't. This is my boy. I can't. I can't not take him. I mean, come on, guys. Guy was number 3 in the elusive rating. I just still think he's going to score RB2 numbers, though.
Yeah.
Not high RB2. Not high RB2.
It'll be interesting to see how much action Drake does get.
Yeah. Clappin asked me a question. What did I think of the Akers trade with? Oh, was that you, Jeremy, that traded with him?
Yeah. So I gave.
What'd you give it to him? Because I tried to make that trade too with him, and he denied my trade. He denied my trade, just so you know.
So I essentially gave 2 number 1s, a second, and Parker for Akers. Now the second and Parker went to Pierre, and Pierre gave Clappin his first in 2024.
So you gave him two number 1s. What years were they?
Both the 2024. I had Young Money's and mine 2024. So I gave him.
Well, Clappin, if he's listening, I know his build, and I know he's really not playing for this year at all. Yeah. So that factors. Yeah, it factors into my complete evaluation of his team, and I'll say, yeah, if you're going to compete in 23 and 24, then yeah, you've got a great trade. If you don't mind losing for 2 years and still making deals and being that team, then fine. Yeah, I think you did a great job. But if I always have a win now, no matter what, because I'll play waiver wire, I'll trade, even in Dynasty, I'll trade. I want to win every single year. I don't care about builds because honestly, guys, I love the league and I love you guys, but three of these guys, I hope they're going to you look at the recidivism rate of what happens. 2 or 3 guys are going to drop off when they lose. I hope that doesn't happen. They're just going to drop off in a free league. I don't want that, but I've been in those leagues. Pierre and Chris, you've been in those leagues.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Guys leave when they don't win in the first year. They think, oh, I can play Dynasty for 4 or 5 years. Well, you lose in the first year, and I'm looking to fill a spot now in my other league that I'm in. I might have to ask one of you guys to step in. A guy just left last week. He left. We're having our draft next weekend, and he just left.
Dude.
He made a trade to his brother-in-law and left. So I had to reverse the trade, reverse the picks, and now I have to find someone. So I'll probably reach out to all you guys in here, Jeremy, Nick, you guys, if you want to play $20 league. It's nothing really. I'm a commissioner of it, and I had to reverse it because he lost last year. He lost. He doesn't want to pay another $20, and he lost. And he has a very weak team, and he traded everything away. And he's got like 3-4 good guys left, but and then he tried to play a little dump game with his brother-in-law, and he didn't think I was going to catch on to that.
That's terrible. We had an interesting situation actually at Rotoballer League with riders, and guys that we've managed to stay together. It was like 4 years, pretty much the same. There was one guy who left a couple of years ago named Chris. I don't know why he left, but anyways, other than that, we're pretty much the same. But there's a guy who announced months before the season. He's like, "Okay, guys, just so you know, this is my last season. I won't be able to, keep up with it. Whatever. Okay, fine." Well, then he decides, "Oh, God, I'm going to go all in to win it this year." So he starts trading away all his draft picks for win now pieces. So then there was a big discussion. It's like, okay, well, I get it. You want to go all in to win because you're not building for next year, but then you're going to leave the next owner screwed if you don't win and you have 0 draft picks. So when do you say enough is enough? You can't just mortgage your future. Because then no one's going to want to take over that team. So
exactly. These orphan teams are very difficult to fill, especially in paid leagues. In free leagues, it's not a big deal, but in paid leagues, it's very difficult to. And that's why you usually have to make these guys pay for the first 2 years. Like if it's $25, you got to pay $50. So we know if you get dumped, we're good for the next year.
Like you said, there are some leagues like in FFPC. I think they make you do that. Make you pay a year ahead of time.
Oh, I did. That's when I won my 10K in that league, and I had to pay. So, and those guys are real savvy guys, as you know. I mean, I got lucky. You know, I got lucky in a trade in a waiver wire pickup. That was, you know, no, but you got to pay. Yeah.
All right. I'm not rest of these mocks. I'm not picking next to Chris anymore. He's
taking all your boys.
Taking Boyd.
Yeah.
I think
go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, when I was picking spots for this one, I almost picked the one right next to Clappin, and I was like, nah, I can't do that to him again.
Yeah. Did you move? I swear I feel like you had a different spot beforehand, Chris. Did you move just to get in front of me?
No. I pick these spots when I create the drafts, and then I forget where I even picked until the draft comes. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm fourth.
All right, then I got to pay closer attention next time.
Yeah, I know this is incredible value here too. I'm very happy with this right there. God, Lord.
Yeah, it's good.
That team is stacked. And I hate the 9. Oh, I hate the 7, 8, 9 this year.
Yep.
Hate it. Heard some love for Will Fuller recently. A little bit of love. Pierre coming out of Miami, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But I saw something that said that Devontae is still technically the one. He's going to be the first option, but you know that doesn't mean much.
That doesn't matter anything with the way Tua's development is. If Tua locks onto a guy that he can trust, it might be Waddle, it might not be, but it, you know, Will Fuller has the best downfield option. No, we know that.
Yeah, what I worry is really that's not going to be a true one in that offense. He's going to spread the ball. I think they're going to purposely, you know, diversify. That's why they have 3 different receivers who all kind of fill different roles. You know, they're all they're all very different. You know, Devontae is kind of the bigger body. He's going to run the short intermediate routes. Well, you know, of course, Fuller is this, you know, the speed guy down the field. And then we know Waddle's going to man the slot. I think Waddle gets the most targets. Fuller might wind up getting the most yards. You know, Parker might wind up getting the most touchdowns. So it's going to be pretty close.
I like this middle pick here, middle of the round, upside right there. That's good for me. Doesn't have to start for me.
You know, I love Sermon.
About 5, 6 games. I can wait for that to happen.
Okay, here we go. What is it? 8th round? Yeah, why not? I'm pretty sure Zach Ertz is going to get traded any day.
Yeah, and I have him in 2 of my dynasty leagues. He's going to go to Buffalo. I can't wait. That'll be great for him, don't you think? His value, he goes into the top, 8 or 9 if he goes to Buffalo?
Oh, yeah, he's got to.
What do you think, Chris, if he goes to Buffalo?
Zach Ertz?
Yeah, top 8 or 9?
No. Yeah. The problem is like he's going to be competing with Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley probably, and Stephon Diggs. Like,
okay,
yeah,
I can see him with 55 to 60 catches though.
Yeah, but the problem with 55 to 60 catches is
he'll need 6 touchdowns. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he'll need like double digit close. Like Robert Tonyan last year had 52 catches.
Yeah,
needed 11 touchdowns to really be rough.
But it can't.
I think he's in Buffalo, you know, other than tight ends already off the board here. But look, I would take him over Gesicki, Irv Smith, Logan Thomas, you know, Tonyan, all because a lot of these tight ends are going to drop based on, you know, from before. So I think he's got better upside than everyone else who's left on the board right now.
Absolutely.
Are we sure? Are we sure Zach Ertz is even still good?
Yeah, we don't know yet. You're right.
He was hurt most of last year. And then even if he was on the field, look, what did Carson Wentz do all year with any of those receivers?
I mean, Dallas Goedert was okay with Carson Wentz.
Yeah, it was okay. Well, that's the thing. Zach Ertz barely played, but you know, Goddard's going to be even better this year. That's why I like Goddard this year, because he actually has a better quarterback.
Yeah, I read some things though on Hurts that are concerning me, man, about 20 yards, 15, 20 yards plus down the field. I hope he develops as a passer, man, because the window rate for his receivers was one of the lowest in the league. And I know that's going to only get better, but I hope he takes a step this year because he has weapons. So I'm not talking about fantasy. I'm just talking about him as a passer. Like Lamar's got to do the same thing. That's why I'm not high on Dobbins, because I think they're going to try to balance more passing in there. I don't think Dobbins will have as much opportunity, but I hope Jalen Hurts can fix his outside the numbers down the field passing. So, but it's only his second year, so the development will be there. I just don't know if we're going to look at big numbers from his receivers this year. I love Devonta though. Devonta should have over 100 targets, right?
He should.
120,
yeah,
right?
That's the thing, is they don't have a lot of depth at receiver, so you know the guys that they have out there should get a ton of targets.
Yeah, I'm worried. Not a huge analytics guy all the time because I do look at the tape, but I did watch some of his throws that were highlighted that were open, like not open for the NFL, and it wasn't pretty. Now he was hitting slants and he was hitting anything in the red zone. He did actually very well in the red zone, which was surprisingly, because of his running ability, the threat there. So, yeah, I just want him to develop because I think Philadelphia they need to do something or else he won't be the quarterback, guys. I don't think he'll be the quarterback. Who did they draft? Didn't they draft a quarterback?
No.
Were they thinking about taking someone? Maybe they did and they cut him.
They have Joe Flacco.
I think didn't they take like Jamie Newman in the 6th round or something like that? But that's not.
Right?
Or maybe that was a different.
He got cut after that. Yeah, I don't think he's. I think he has a short leash, which I don't. It's a gamble by the Eagles. It's a gamble. We'll see. Same thing with Daniel Jones this year. He's got more weapons than the Eagles. If he can't do anything this year to get into the top, 13, 12, 11 in that area, 10, then you got to really look at that.
Yeah, there's no excuse for Jones. If they don't make the playoffs, they're moving on from him, I'm sure.
I pretty much think so too, because Barkley, that's centerpiece, and they have receivers now, and they spent the money. So, man, Evan Ingram is going to have a terrible year.
I don't know. What's a terrible year?
For him, outside of the top 10 is a terrible year, right?
Well,
for him, I'm saying for his.
He's being drafted as like the tight end 18 or something.
Well, then that's fine. Yeah. Traquan Smith this early? What's going on? Does he know something I don't know?
He must.
Come on, Badge. You just Mike Williams in the 8th and Traquan in the 9th. What do you want me to do with your grade now? You were doing pretty well, brother. Come on, man. I can't have you paying top dollar prices for bottom level players. Come on. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we got. Well, this guy's going to get a lot of targets. People giving me crap in this chat. Luckily I'm on the here now giving me crap. It's about to put somebody in the corner.
He was going to be my pick, but
who's in this draft? Who is it? He better not be in this draft. Mike. Is that Mike? That's not Mike. No, not you, Mike. There's another Mike who's in our.
Are you thinking Matt?
Oh, Matt. I'm sorry. You're right. Not Mike. Matt. Sorry. Matt 45 is giving me garbage about Rondell for a first pick next year. Rondell will be one of the top receivers in the draft next year.
Matt cracks me up, man.
Matt likes to give everybody some trash
Matt's
talk.
Matt's 14. Matt's 14 years old, so I can't slap him too much.
Since he traded Kareem Hunt, he tried to offer. He's like, "Do you want Kareem Hunt?" This is like right after the draft. I was like, "Sure." He's like, "Okay, I need like your 2022 first, your 2023 first, your 2024 first, your second." I'm like, are we talking about Kareem Hunt? I'm like, he's not even worth a first.
It's not even worth a first.
He's worth
guys.
2 firsts easy. It's a low ball. It's low ball. I'm like, dude, not everybody is worth. You guys, I don't think you understand. Not every player is worth first round picks.
Exactly. Gosh.
Like, those are for studs.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's like trades their first round picks for. I'm like, you're trading your first round pick for like a wide receiver 4? What are you doing?
Yep.
That's good.
And next year's draft is so weak in the first round, except for the 2 quarterbacks. There's nothing really there that does anything compared to this draft. The 23 draft is strong. So do your homework before you start talking. All right, Pierre, I'm not really doing a lot of research. Give me an upside receiver you like in this 10th and later. Who you like? Campbell, Jefferson?
Not Hardman. I'll tell you that.
No.
I'm out on him. I know you can't get yourself to take Ruggs, so we'll pass him.
Can't do that.
Not Tony. Let's see. Oh, we could go sleeper Terrace Marshall, Paris Campbell.
Yeah, I like Terrace Marshall. I'll go young.
Yeah,
I like him.
Or you want to go old, you go Sanders. But once Zach Ertz
I
gets
don't
there,
need
he's
him.
going to kill his
I
value.
get him later. I'm going to save my other guy. I can't take him this early, but I'm talking about who I love in the last 2 rounds this year. He is my team.
I know. I just put him in my queue.
He's good. Yeah, you should. Let me just go with Marshall. I got to get it before this runs out. There we go.
Sweet. It means I get to lock up this backfield. There will be touchdowns aplenty.
There you go. That's smart.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Ruggs.
That's okay.
Now I can just focus on receiver.
Down on Mark Andrews too this year. I'm not liking it with all the receivers brought in. I just don't like his ceiling at all this year, guys. Do you?
No.
I still like his touchdown. Like, I don't think
red zone opportunity, yeah, Jeremy, but
yeah.
I don't think he's catching more than 75 balls. Maybe if that would be high, actually.
Yeah.
But in the 6th isn't bad.
No. I'm just
I
saying
see him go in the 4th and the 5th, and that's where I'm a little questionable on it. In the 6th, I think is good.
Of course. I'm just saying him as a player. I don't like the ranking where I see the preseason rankings, him as the number 4 or 5. I'm not seeing that finish at all this year.
Is that, I can't tell. Bagoon's little thing in the chat, is that a dolphin, like a gold Dolphins logo?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, nice. That's pretty. We have another one. All right. I didn't know he's a Dolphins fan.
Or that's a college, or is that a college one? Hopefully it's your team.
No, it looks like the Dolphins.
Yeah. No, it's Dolphins, but it's like gold.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Sweet. It's nice to have some hope this year. Like I didn't expect, them to even make a run for the playoffs, which they should have made. But last year was a kind of a pleasant surprise. But now there's hope. Like should be a contender.
That's legit.
Oh.
Yep.
And what's up with Austin? He's auto. Too much jungle juice.
I guess.
Yeah.
You want to give him someone else.
Yeah, he just took a second quarterback.
All right, let's give him.
What does he need? I would say
that's what he needs.
Yeah. He needs
a running back.
Yeah.
And then a tight end.
Yeah, he needs a tight end. Somebody's cooking ribs 2 houses away from me. Man, it's early and it smells good. Oh my God. I haven't made ribs. I might go out and get some ribs. I haven't made ribs in a while. A lot of ribs in Texas, Pierre.
Oh yeah, you know it. People act literally smoking brisket around here.
Yeah.
Young Money would be proud.
Nice.
Oh, here I go. And
Gus the bus.
That's right.
The Gus bus, baby. I heard you talking about him. Gus bus. people killing Mims here in New York also because they drafted Keelan Cole and he's been running with the 2s and Keelan Cole's been running with the 1s. Like that means anything in July. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think Elijah Moore is going to stand out there, though. He's going to be I think by the time the year's over, he's going to be the main.
Oh, yeah. He should.
This is the guy I think will.
I'm up. So just let me do this now. Hold on. Where are we? This will be good to lock that up.
Yeah, I have a lot of him in best ball.
Yeah, I got it to lock him up for Sermon. I love Mostert. Don't get me wrong, guys. I don't know if he's surviving the year. You guys know the history. I got him in the Dynasty League just for depth, but I don't know how long he lasts.
Yeah.
Guy's super talented, though. My God, I watched some of his runs. Super talented.
What does Tomislav need here?
Oh, he's not in either?
No, he needs a tight end. Let's go.
He needs tight end, yep. Tua learning that playbook. I can't doubt Tua's abilities, man.
I just think he's going to be shaky this year, just like
a little bit.
year.
First half.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough because if they go 4-3 or 3-4, they win, Pierre, 10 games last year.
I think so.
Yeah, they're going to need to hit that ceiling, and you shouldn't judge a quarterback on that alone. But he's going to need to win 10 games to even sniff the playoffs in the AFC. So I hope he does it. I really do. Zach Moss, good pick there because that's who I was taking. I think he's got a shot to win it outright.
I just gave him the top running back. I don't like Zach Moss at all, honestly.
You don't think he has a shot to win it?
I mean, sure, win the job. Get your like J.K. It's like J.K. Dobbins, but in a worse rushing offense.
Okay.
And
we talked about him last time,
and not even as good as J.K. Dobbins. That's my feeling.
Okay. We talked about him last time. I took him as my RB4 last draft, and they're saying that he could be the main guy. And of course, take that for what it's worth. But I mean, look, at least he's on a good offense, right? I'd rather have the guy on a good offense than a guy on,
yes,
a team that's not going to do anything.
I'm only taking him because he's a last round pick, and this is the definition of boom or bust.
There you go.
Hey, last round, all's fair.
Yeah. Well, I don't have this in my projections for him, but if he does become that number 2 for Kansas City, it'll be huge.
Go on Lawrence or Tannehill?
Burrow.
Tannehill. Definitely Tannehill. Redraft Tannehill.
Yeah, I think Tannehill.
You might see Minshew in there, and I'm telling you the truth. That might happen.
That would not be good for Jacksonville.
Urban Meyer's not going to be there long, guys. He doesn't have it, man. What he's done already, breaking rules. He lives in an Urban Meyer bubble. He's going to get in trouble. He's not going to win the locker room with professionals. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work for him.
You got to give him some weeks. And so when I read
more than I do.
Did you hear about the fine?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Well, so wait, which story are you going off of?
The main one where he broke the camp rules about working out, right?
No. So the reason he got fined was broken COVID protocol, and the way he did that was he invited a wrestler to give like an inspirational speech who had been vaccinated and done like the stuff for it, and he just brought him in to speak to the guys, and they fined him for it. And I was like, all right, they were like, you broke COVID protocol, because I think the only one allowed at OTAs is players, coaches, some media and stuff like that. And because he brought someone outside that wasn't any of those, they fined him.
Okay. That was it? That's the whole story?
Yeah, that's it. That's why I got
Breaking up.
fined. Was breaking COVID protocols.
All right. I didn't read the COVID part of it, so then that's nothing big then.
Yeah, and I think that's what most of them were fined for, was COVID protocols were broken in some way, shape, or form, meaning someone was brought out from the outside that wasn't, I guess, on a list that is allowed to be in OTAs.
Okay.
I was like, because who Shanahan got fined for it, someone else got fined for it too. When I was reading it, and I was like, what did they get fined for? And it was hard to find. And then people were like, oh, they broke COVID protocols. And this is kind of the story on each one and who they brought in.
All right. All right. Let me get this going, if you don't mind, Chris and Pierre.
Yeah.
Bill.
We'll go start at the top instead of the back. Is this a new guy, Forrest? I don't know who this is, guys.
Yeah, Elgin, he drafted with us for the first time Thursday, so this is his second draft.
Okay, let's give him a little love then. I hope he knows it's 3 wide receivers. I think he does from the way he drafted. Okay. I mean, I don't know what else you do besides taking Allen Robinson there as your one. Maybe we talked about the build with Kittle or Waller in the third. I'm going to see if he rebounded from that. DJ Moore and Ayuk, those are safe players. James Robinson as your 2 with Chase Edmonds as a backup is decent. Justin Herbert's a great pick in the 8th round. Gallup, I like. Nyheim Hines, I really like. He might be starting at your number 2 often on that team. I'm going to be honest. Once ATN takes that job over, for full PPR, he might be in there for a few weeks instead of a bye. Aguilar and Singletary, bench pieces. McCaffrey, Robinson, DJ Moore it's safe. It's good. Kittle, I like. I love the Herbert pick. Brings you up to an 8.85. I'm not, 8.85. This Mikey boy. Is that who's up now?
Yes.
Is he with us a lot, or I don't know this guy, Chris, or help me out?
Oh, yeah, he's on quite a bit. He drafts quite a bit with us. Yeah.
I was out for a while, so I don't remember everyone.
Yeah.
Cook. I love the spiciness early. McLaurin, we talked about, but I'm still okay with him. As long as you pair him with an Evans and Higgins, you're fine. Those are 3 very good receivers. Have floors and ceilings that are there. TJ Hawkinson in the 5th, guys. I'm going to have to ding him there. That's where I'm going to ding him. I know he's a Lions fan, so I can see it in his logo. He could have had him in the 7th, in my opinion, from what I can see in this draft. The way this draft was going, he would have had it. He likes him, so he took him early. Cost him an RB2 there that would have been better. And then he recovered. He did take a guy I like, Michael Carter, with upside. I don't know if he starts the first 3 weeks for you. We'll see. Could have taken Robinson there. And then Curtis Samuel, I do like. Jalen Reagor, 5 wide receivers in the first 8 rounds. And then ended with Brady, Connor. I like the team. With Cook, I would have taken Madison as a backup. Doesn't really matter, but you got Brian Edwards, which is very, very good. He'll probably start a few times in your flex. I give him a 8.5 with that team. Yeah, I like that team even a little more than the team that drafted before him. I got to be honest with you. Receivers are stronger. Just don't like the Hawkinson pick. That was paying too high of a price for a guy you could have had 2 rounds later, and you could have had right there. You could have probably had a Judy, Devonta Smith. That would have really pushed you over the top. Clappin, Kamara, so Keenan Allen, Najee, I do like there. It's not bad. It's a good price. It's about the fair going rate. Galladay, don't like. Judy is better than Galladay in my opinion, but Galladay will see more targets possibly. Bateman in the 6th. That's high, very high.
He's big on Bateman.
Yeah, I know, but not there. Get him in the 8th or 9th, right, Jeremy? Easy. Maybe 10th in this league. Waddle's good there. Elijah Moore. These guys feel early to me, guys. Am I wrong? I haven't been with you guys in a while. I think those 2 of those 3 picks are a couple rounds early. Am I wrong, guys? Chris Pierre, Bateman and Moore. Bateman and Moore a little early. I don't know though. I haven't been in your drafts.
Bateman and Moore. I think Waddle's okay at the 7th.
Yeah, Waddle's fine. I love Waddle there. I was going to take him. I was going to take Waddle. Jalen Hurts there, fine. I got to give him. I know you picked for him. I got to give him. I don't love. God, Najee 7.5. Chris, great value with Cam Waller. I love to see the build after that. We've all done it in the 3rd, so we'll see. Then you got Sutton. I love what you did there. Then you went 5 straight. So you have to just play the matchups and go Sutton, Lockett, Shark, Boyd, Mooney, Pittman. Chris, I want to ask your opinion. Of those 5, who's going to be your floor guy? Who's going to be your ceiling guy week to week? Do you think, just from looking at him? I'm just curious. Not for your grade or anything. I'm just curious what you think.
Boyd's going to be the floor guy, and Lockett's going to be the ceiling guy for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. The boomer bust guy would be Lockett. I like him 5 in a row though. That was smart. And then you got Murray and Edwards, Cam, and then you picked up Tannehill. That's solid 8-5, easy, solid. Because of Barkley, I'm high. I take Barkley at the 2 this year, guys. I haven't seen everything that he's doing here. I told you what was going to happen. I said this to you 3-4 months ago. Once he starts showing, he's going to go back up to, especially in Dynasty, to the 2 spot. All right, Pierre, Taylor, not your normal build. I love it. JT, Thomas, Gibson, great value. Thielen, I like. Devonta, I really like. As a 3, Javante, I like. Look at that. I love that running back room there. A lot of upside. Got a hit, though, but there's good upside. Landry, safe pick. Goddard, good pick. Gage is upside again. Gainwell, I like. And Stafford, I love in the 12th. That's 9, Pierre. Very well done. Well done, Pierre. That's a good team, buddy. I like that team, buddy. Because you know why? Because I love what I'm hearing about Stafford this year. Chris, you would have taken Stafford if Pierre didn't. Am I correct?
Yes, definitely.
Of course. Getting him in
my
any
one
12
chance to get his guy, since he took Boyd, and last draft he sniped me 3 times. So
look, even in your
that was just for him. I would have taken Burrow, but I took Stafford just for that reason.
I think Stafford throws, guys. I think Stafford throws for 4,500 yards this year, 4,300, easily.
Good.
Arsenal. Henry at the 6 is good. AJ, CD, I like. JK is the 2 with DeAndre back and all. What great value there. Those 5-5 picks. I like that. Chase Claypool, I do not like as my 3, but he's a 3. Odell and Antonio. You've got Odell can bring that value back easy. Melvin Gordon. Seems like a wasted pick there, just for depth. Logan Thomas is a good pick. Aaron Rodgers in 11th. That's an 8-5. Good work there. Vag. Why was Vag giving me some throw-ups emojis? Can someone read that to me, please?
I don't know. I missed it.
Read that for me, Pierre. I don't know what that's about.
Wait,
I love TJ.
Was that for me?
I don't know.
All right.
Yes. I don't know. Wait, I don't know. I didn't catch when he wrote that. He says, "I love TJ this year,"
and then
he gave the emojis and then just says your name.
Well, TJ's in the 5th. I like him, but I don't like him in the 5th. Show me where his ADP is at that, and I'll give you whatever you want. His ADP is at 50. Show me an ADP of 50 for him somewhere, please. Instead of 75 or 70 or 68. All right. Vag. Aaron Jones and felt like you could have done better than Cooper Kupp. I got Julio there. Amari. I don't know. I guess Cooper's fine in the middle of the 3rd, late 3rd. Yeah. All right. Chris Carson, good value. Josh Allen, I like. Andrews, I'm good there, I guess. Mostert, good. Mike Williams, I like. But Traquan's early. I don't know. Traquan Smith, I don't know what that's about. Someone type in there and tell me what that's about, please.
He's everyone's projecting him to be the number 2 in that. And if it's Jameis Winston, I think his work is just going to be a lot.
Okay. I could possibly see it, but I got to have a basis of some past performance before I can just start chucking him up into wide receiver 2 territory, 3 maybe on this team. But 9th round, that's a little high. Ruggs, Pollard. 8, 7-5. Jeremy. Zeke, I like at that spot. DeAndre, good. Clyde, I would have taken him if you didn't. Deontay, how you feeling about Deontay as your number 2 over those other guys? What do you think?
So good. I took Deontay thinking I was going to pick up a wide receiver at 5, but Murray was there, so I took him. And so I took Chenault I'm thinking he'll be the pass catcher. So Deontay's my boomer bust kind of guy.
Yeah, that's why I figured of all the core guys, he's the one guy, but everyone else seems to be pretty safe. And then I like Fant in the 7th. Yeah. Murray's around early, but you backed him up. Debo. Yeah, we'll see. Debo. Any San Francisco guy we don't know anything about right now except for Kittle. Got your best backfield set up there, and Jameson, and then Nicole. That's an 8, bro. Good work. Good work.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to do mine. Al. Well, I feel, man, guys, I feel just a 10, 11, and 12 are just going to be better than 6 through 9 guys all the time. I just feel it. Like it's just in the 3 wide receiver, definitely. Diggs, Kelsey, Amari Cooper, and Godwin. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about that. I don't like Amari Cooper, but there are some floor there. Kareem Hunt is your number 1, and Etienne is your number 2, though. We're not that we needed to, but Dak is great value in 8. Corey Davis, I would have taken him. See, I would have taken Gaskin or Davis over Hunt as my starter, and then grabbed Etienne or one of those guys that wasn't taken. Or I would have done that. Yeah, just more volume for Davis and Gaskin, I think, to start the year. I don't know about finishing, so. I don't like the second half of it too much. Pretty good. That great start. I'll give it an 8. He has a stack. 8. Who's this? Thomas? Is that a new guy? I don't know who this is.
You can just skip him. I just pretty much auto for him.
All right, and then Buster Boom. This is a great team. I mean, every time. Reek, Metcalf, Robert Woods, and I don't like Woods, but in that offense, 3, fine. Montgomery, Gaskin, and Davis. I don't know what else to say, guys. Russell Wilson, Robbie Anderson, A.J. Dillon. I mean, Anderson could be a starter on some of the teams in here. It's not even going to see the field. I mean, it's flex.
Yeah, it's a good.
I don't like that. What I don't like is that, though. You guys tell me if I'm missing any news about why Gerald Everett is being taken. Is he the starter?
Yeah.
He's
all they have.
Was he better than what was on the board? I'm trying to. Irv Smith.
I don't know. I guess once you get to those tight ends, it's preference. I think
this is a great team, though, guys. This is a 9 easy. I mean, that's a 9 team. Look at look what he did at running back. When you get to have those bookend picks in 4th and 5th, I mean, and Russell Wilson, that's a pretty good job. You guys agree? 12 spot, he did a great job. Yeah, that's a 9 team there. That's one of the best teams in the whole thing. And everyone was saying 12 was going to be bad this year. Like, it's not. It's one of the best. If you can go, wide receiver, and go 0 RB for the first 3 rounds, you can recover. I'll be honest on my team. Chubb, I like there. Ridley might be early for some people, definitely over Hopkins and Jefferson and AJ. Guys, people say no. I think he has the range of outcome to be the number 1 this year. That's why I took him. He has the range of outcome to be the number 1 overall. We'll see.
Yeah, I think he's the biggest boomer bust in that area.
I agree. I haven't taken him in the 2-4, so I just wanted to see how it would build. And then Julio is my 2. It could be very, very dicey. Jamar Chase, I might outscore Julio this year. Pitts is early, but I wanted to secure him. I didn't think Josh Jacobs was that much difference, but I should have taken probably a Mike Davis there or a Gaskin in the 5th, and then see if Pitts was going to make it to me in the 6th. I probably should have done that. That was probably a little pulling the trigger early for me. Lamar, I love that. Sermon, decent. Blacked him up with Mitchell. I love Rondell Moore and Talis Marshall. Only one of those guys has to hit for me. I think Rondell's going to have a great year. Could be offensive rookie of the year the way he could be. We'll see. And Beasley and Mitchell, just depth pieces for me. I give it an 8. Nothing special for me. I could have, switched the 5th and 6th round. Nothing special. And Julio and Ridley. I give it an 8 at the most. You think so, Chris Pierre? I think I got some risk there.
I like your build. I think the only thing I would say is it's a little rookie heavy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Especially receiver, because you got Chase and then you got Moore, you got Marshall. So you're depending a lot on the young guys. But I do like the way the running backs fell out because you got Chubb, of course. And then you could have gone with somebody like Javonte or, I should have Carter, but you got Jacobs. It turned out nice because you got Sermon later. And I'm big on Sermon this year. So
yeah, me too. Yeah, it's about
I like the way that fell. You got the upside along with Jacobs, kind of a safer pick there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, about drafting ceiling in the middle rounds, because you guys talked about it all the time. I'm tired of drafting floor guys that do nothing for me, that won't, because I think about it too, it won't bring me anything in trade. Like if I want to trade, if that's a Landry and he's good for 12, 15 points, I know you took him, but I don't know if I can trade him. And if I have a rookie that has an upside that might explode, I think he's going to just bring more for me in a trade. If I combine him with someone, and that's part of the game here. It's not just based on the draft. So I feel like ceiling needs to be in your middle rounds.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
I think
absolutely.
ceiling needs to be in the middle round. Vaj wants me to look, and he's giving me some looks. If he could type what he means, I can answer him. So I don't know what he wants me to do.
Who's in Detroit? Oh yeah, I guess it is about the TJ Hawkinson. Yeah. Well, I will agree with him. I don't know if he would have made it to the 7th round because I think everyone looks for TJ in the 6th. Like I think like if you don't have your tight end, you go. So I don't think he would have made it.
I think no, but I'll say no. But Jeremy, it makes it to him in the 7th because he's picking after a guy who took Kittle in the 3rd, and he should have seen that. That's my point. So if he goes past 6'11", I think he goes past 6'11". You don't think he goes past 6'11" in this?
No,
in this
I think the guy who took Andrews might take Hawkinson in the 6th. So then Andrews would get pushed to him, and then that's just a preference. So
remember who's throwing him the ball too. We got to remember that.
Yeah. I get that, but I think a lot of people are high on just.
No, I'm not saying you can't be. I could be wrong. Of course, I'm going to be wrong. I'll be wrong more than a third of the time. So, but I'm just not loving the Detroit offense, guys. Tell me if there's something I'm missing. Are they going to be scoring points? Is this guy going to have 100? Is this guy going to have 120 targets? T.J. Hawkinson?
No,
I like him. I like his athleticism. He's a great combo receiver. He's a very athletic guy, but I don't see him getting 10 touchdowns, and I don't see him getting 80 or 90 balls. Do you guys see that?
I got him projected for 80.
A huge target share just because the other receivers are all pretty sketchy in Detroit. So Hawkinson's going to be the number one guy there. Goff is not a throwaway. It's not like whoever's going to be starting, in Houston if it's not Deshaun Watson. Goff is serviceable. I think people are just because it feels like the Rams ditched him, that Goff is trash now. He's not a trash quarterback. He's not going to necessarily lead a team to a Super Bowl, but he could put up some numbers.
Well, that's fair.
I just think that they're going to run the ball, though.
Well, they want to run the ball more, but that also depends on their defense. So I don't know how much they can afford to run the ball.
And we talk about teams where you got to think about offenses in the league. They're in the bottom third of offenses in the league. Am I correct? They're in the bottom third. Absolutely. Am I right? If not the bottom fourth.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to look at a guy, not just PPR. Is he going to score? Like, this is what you talked about, Tunyon. If it's not Kittle or Kelsey or Waller getting 100 in that area, 100 balls, you got to think about guys who are going to score touchdowns. And I don't know what his upside is. 7, 8.
Ooh, that seems high.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have him in the top 5 of tight ends. I don't have him in the top 5 at all. I honestly tell you, I'll put the money down right now. Pitts is going to have a better year than him. We can go on that right now.
There we go.
Pitts is going to have a better year than Hawkinson. Do you guys agree or disagree?
No, I'm big on Hawkinson. And look, I'll tell you though. Okay, think about George Kittle 2 years ago. He had his record-breaking his season. How many touchdowns did he score that year?
7,
3,
5. 5 touchdowns next year. 5 touchdowns. George Kittle has never scored more than 5 touchdowns in a season, and he's taken top 3 because of how many yards. Now
that's 130 targets, though, right?
Yeah. Now Hawkinson's not going to get that much, but I'm saying he could definitely be a top 5 tight end, even if he only scores 5 touchdowns.
Okay, that's possible. You're right in his range of outcomes, but they better be good, Detroit, because they're not the San Francisco offense moving the ball. His opportunity share is going to be very low on that offense.
Hawkinson's not George Kittle.
Agreed. Yeah. But I think that, and I just think Pitts is just a superior athlete in a better offense that's going to score 35 points a game, almost. They're going to have to, right?
Oh no, I don't know about the Hawkinson over.
That's like Jeremy saying all his players average 30 points per game.
I didn't say no. I said I want all the players that average 30.
It's 0 of them.
You can't say 0.
Listen, I'm not saying, but you guys talking about.
You play 3 games. That's not a season. That is not.
But if you go to season, here's the thing: if you go to NFL and you click on season for Christian McCaffrey and you go to average, it says 30 points. I can't help it. He only played 3 games.
Well, there was some other guy only played like 1 game and had I think he was a running back for the Bills, and he only played like 1 game and had 35 points.
Yeah.
So he averaged 35. So you can grab him off waivers.
I look, hey, Vaj, if you want to, Vaj, we put a small gentleman's bet on TJ versus Kyle Pitts. I'll go right now. I think that's a fair bet. If you want to do it, we can do it. We can just, with no money, we can just do a fair gentleman's bet and do something funny at the end of the year. Is he in our dynasty league?
No.
That would have been good. I want to do like a fantasy loser thing where I make him go sit in a Waffle House and eat waffles for 24 hours.
What?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was
be
hilarious.
great.
Jeremy,
That'd be a reward for me.
I know, right? Like, wait, how do
the
I?
guy
how
was
do I
almost
get that?
throwing up, right, Jeremy?
Yeah. Eventually, the syrup becomes a little too much, and then the waffles will fill you up quick because it's just all carbs. I'd like to see like someone, I don't know, like one of the ones I had prepared for Pierre was like he'd have to draft after he did like an ice bucket challenge, so he'd be freezing cold while drafting.
Oh,
That would be torture. That right there.
I think that one I thought about. Obviously, wearing someone you hate's jersey.
yeah, we like that one.
Maybe
So
like putting someone in a costume or something like that.
Who does Vag like? He likes the Dolphins, right? Or no? Vag, who's your team?
Yeah. He's a Dolphins fan.
Looks like it.
All right, so listen, I'll do this bet with him right now, and it won't kill me, but I'll wear any Dolphins jersey, and he'll wear a Raiders jersey, and that's the bottom line. We can pull that off right now. That'll be that, and I'll send it to him. I'll send him my Raiders jersey when Kyle Pitts outdoes Hawkinson this year. Done.
Someone's fine.
And Jeremy, I'm waiting for my ATN jersey. I don't know what you're doing, man. This has been 2 months now. You're gonna send it to me or what, brother?
No.
Hey,
I think you said no.
Is Lawrence like the number one? It's got to be the number one seller down there, right? Lawrence for you guys?
What do you mean?
You seen Lawrence jerseys, Trevor Lawrence jerseys down there for you guys, or what?
I think. Well, I think it
After
is number
Tebow.
one now. I think. What was it when our tight end? What's his name? Oh man.
Well, when Tebow gets cut.
Yeah. Tebow was number one for a little bit, and then now it's probably back to Lawrence.
Are we off YouTube?
No, but here I can end it.
Just let me know when we